Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Brigandine. I did a poll on YouTube for which boss I should end up taking on, and we have 2 votes for the Rune God. I'll probably put somewhere up on the screen that poll. We only had 2 people vote this time, so hopefully on the next one we get a bit more. I'm going to start going around and clearing up the distorted mana showers, and just to show you what those fights are. So, see you at the next battle. So here's the first one. First one of set 1. That's right. For these, you basically have to have 3 independent forces doing what they can.
マナの流れが変だと思ったら、なるほどね。怪しいマナが怪しい奴らを生んだな。
You'll also notice that there are marks on the field, those
とんでもねえ場所にはとんでもねえお宝が転がってるもんだ。よし、一暴れしてやるか。行くよ、お前たち。
Different battles will have different ones. These ones inflict poison on the unit that stands on that spot. Oh, yeah, here we go. With different effects, you may recover from status effects or receive items. They also can inflict status effects.
どう料理してやろうかね。
Like the easy thing to do for her is just make an arrow. When they're all split like this, at least. He does the same. Although, doesn't have enough units to make a whole tail for his arrow.
Minasan, 僕の言うことを聞いてください。
You aren't going to make an arrow, but you are going to definitely do something. And if you've played the old Brigandine, you will recognize a few of these maps that these distorted mana showers are fighting in. I don't want to just run across with the poison right there.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
However, I'll let them run into the poison all they want. See? Poison. Yeah, I don't feel like wasting a bunch of mana on Cure, so...
さてどう料理してやろうかね。
敵の弱点を観測。
Okay. How is he going to handle them?
皆さん僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
I could. That's not really very useful, though. This will cause more harm than help. There's a very low chance of actually hitting that thing, though.
皆さん僕の言うこと。
Hunter swing the dragon. And I can immediately heal that one with the Pegasus.
皆さん僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。これなんかどう
Yeah,
だ。
I think that's our best bet. Hit them with a Geno
不
Flame.
思議な感覚だ。
お返しだ。
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that.
やるじゃん。お返しだ。
Keeps using the Grand Wave. Eventually he'll run out. Might as well. Let's start off with a Meteor Doom. Handle a huge area. Ooh. Either direction I could kill one. Yeah, I think I'll do it this way.
オッケー。気合い入れていかなきゃな。とどめだよ。
Zap that one down. This guy can go over here, take out a unicorn.
敵の弱点を観測。
Does this? Yeah, it does. It goes all the way back to the witch.
出力最大。
You also have a Meteor Doom. That almost kills the witch. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh boy, oh boy. The wrong knight ended up fighting the casting team, and it's like, oof.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。これなんかどうだい？
I think I'm gonna have to reorganize the team to have the right monsters in the right groups. Because as it is right now, neither of the side teams has a healing person. And all the healers is in the middle group. Are in the middle group. And the middle group doesn't have the attack power to take down the knight there. I'm doing all I can. Yeah, Umaru's gonna have to come up from behind and end up taking out that knight. There's one. There's two. And that demon's moving into position.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。僕の力を
And
お
take
見
out
せしま
that
しょう。
dragon. trapping her between two units so everybody gets better chance to take her out. Ow.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。強化攻撃。
Yeah, if we take out their healer, they will be severely weakened. Okay, all the support is gone, and we still have 6 turns left. He is going to start heading towards the castle
さて
hex.
どう料理してやろうかね。くらいな。
Everybody's going to go spend a turn in the castle. It's like demons are running up and doing what they can.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いて
Does
く
he
ださ
have
いね。
enough? He doesn't have enough magic for a spell. They don't have enough magic for a spell. Woo! Bahamut.
みんな次の戦が楽しみだぜ。
Look at all the kills. And I can upgrade one of my lizardmen. Here's battle number 2. Oh yeah, this one we're gonna stay somewhat together for this fight. Kinda. Probably not really, but this one should be quite a bit easier because we're not
ミネ
split
ルヴァ
up.
のステラだ。よろしくな。降参するなら命。オッケー。気合い入れていかなきゃな。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
It's like I know that my force is fully split at this point. I'm slowly bringing it back together. Yeah, those ones I believe
Okay.
are
気合い入れていか
paralysis
なきゃな。
traps. Yeah, paralyzing anomaly. Again, I will fully let the enemy move on to those. I'm not going to touch them
敵の弱点を観測
if I can help it. Yeah, the Lizard Lord has basically 2 turns. What's the name of it? Double action. Which makes him a very useful rear line unit, actually, because he can
皆さん
use his
僕の
first
言うことを
action to
聞いてく
run
だ
out
さい
and
ね
stab someone, and then use his second action to run back into the force. Zap. Zap. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother bringing back that gremlin if it goes down. Actually, I've even been debating removing the gremlin so I can upgrade some more things too.
やるじゃんお返しだ
You have a lot of wolves. Not that they're doing a whole lot, it seems.
お返しだ
Hey, they're all right there. How nice of them. Let's see how much damage I can do in 1 turn. I already know most of the monsters are probably gonna die quickly. Let's see what this does. Oh look, B is out.
解析完了最適な進軍を特殊攻撃
Yeah, like that. Run out, do some damage, run back. Fairly simple thing to do. See how much of their force I can annihilate in 1 go. The only downside of launching 2 Meteor Dooms at
了解
once.
チャンスは見逃さないこれなんかどうだい
He has his own breath weapon he didn't get to use. And they're gonna go kill this guy. Most of the time, these battles end quickly. Most of the time. Alright, this one is one that I do not like, mostly because of how many of archers there are. It makes it very annoying. Title is very accurate.
ミレルバのステラだ。よろしくな。
Silencing anomaly.
さて、
So this anomaly
どう料理
doesn't
してやろうかね。
necessarily be bad for us, but still probably a bad idea to walk into it. Yeah, I did a whole bunch of rearranging, and now I have two of the lizard lords. I just realized I may have messed up in where I sent things. Yeah, I think I
敵
sent
の弱点
that,
を観測。
the Pegasus and the Smirkus, to the wrong spots. Oopsie daisy. This one can't go to the right spot because there's a demon there.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Yeah, usually this battle will end up killing one of my demons. Because all of them shoot right past the front line and hit the demons right in the front. Or right in the middle.
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。
Let's rotate our force. If we're lucky, they might choose to go for the Bahamut instead, but that is an unlikely choice that the computer will make.
「皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてください。
Whack. Whack. Oh, not the same one, but... We are starting to hurt. It's like, as long as they live just long enough to use a Meteor Doom, I think we'll be good. And I'll just revive them after the battle. If they die, that is. I don't plan on letting them die.
どう料理してやろうかね。 暗いな。
Yeah, they're coming at us at such a weird angle, I'm just immediately collapsing the flank and healing what I can. I mean, I'll do my best to keep a front line somewhat intact, but don't expect too much of a front line.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。特殊攻撃。ピポポポン。
Yeah, getting to strike twice is sometimes very useful. I launched Meteor Doom here. You're going to move forward one.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。僕の力をお見せしましょう。
You should be able to launch a clean Meteor Doom for the most part. Does not happen often that they're in a position where they can use the full power of Meteor Doom without hitting allies. Yeah. If I waited too long, they would have kept pelting the, or if I waited until I got formation set up, they would have kept pelting the demons until I died.
心身に力が満ちてくる。
Finally. Here's the last fight of the first set. Then we will have the second set, and then I think a optional boss, if I'm remembering the order correctly. If not, there's an additional set in there that I'm forgetting. Ah. Stella's striking from the north, the other two are striking from the south.
さあ、お前らの大好きな戦場だ。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。
野郎たち、抜かるんじゃないよ。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Nothing like having to make a quick formation up on the fly. It's like I have 14, they have 16, but my 14 are stronger than their 16 by a good bit. I should probably quick double check what type of a charming anomalies. Okay, that would definitely become annoying if
解析
I
完了。
succumbed
最適
to
な
it.
進軍を開始。
野郎たち抜かるんじゃないよ。
All of Stella's team, aside from the serpent, are flying. Well, her and the serpent. Which means we can just walk over water and it's not really that big of a problem. We just have to get to the water.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Ideally, I want to confront them on the water here with this team, but only barely on the water. That's probably a bit more on the water than I want, but... Let's see how well it turns out.
野郎たち抜かるんじゃないよ。
Sea Serpent does better in the
了
water.
解。チャンスは見逃さない。
It's like, come on, fight me. I guess that counts. I was gonna say, just as long as all three of the leaders are in like one densely packed spot, I think I'll be good. I don't know if that's dense enough. Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, these two are probably gonna die real quick. Yeah, I got an imp from another team and brought it in when I realized I suddenly had the space for it. Primarily from people leveling up. And a little bit equipping monster equipment to some of the monsters that reduces how much room cost they have. Gosh darn it, they're not quite packed enough. I can only hit 2 of the 3 leaders with that one.
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。
It's like Stella is just running to the castle
皆さん、
hex.
僕の
野
Trying to get a few more levels into these guys just
了解。
because. Perfect.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。マナーよ、
Yeah,
力を与えたまえ。
he has fully mastered the wizard upgrade tree, or class tree, Pluto. So, now he is working on his clerical tree. That way I can have an offensive caster that has both offensive and healing magics.
敵の弱点を観測。
野郎たち抜かるんじゃないよ。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Yeah, he's not gonna live too long. Stella basically was able to sit there and watch. Well, I mean, she's slowly been approaching their castle hex, but yeah. She was just too far away to participate in any of the fighting. The first 4 done. And my rewards for it. Several more pop up. So where are we? Here, 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 and here. Oh, 5 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 more. Oh, look at that. First of the second wave of challenges. Oh, that's right. We have to run along the... Are we defending? Oh, if it's defend the castle hex, then this is... Oh, wait, no, I remember this one. Have to coordinate to take out all 3 of them.
あたいが見れればのステラだ。
That's right. That's right, and they're fast, meaning they get to take full advantage of our movement restrictions. or limitations. Darn it, I'm about to lose a demon. Probably. So if I can pull her back in time, she might live.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。特殊攻撃。
Oh, high magic resistance. That's gonna be annoying, but okay. Yeah, they're not really injured enough to warrant needing unicorns.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。
Petrifying anomaly, treasure anomaly, poisonous anomaly, another petrifying anomaly. Okay. It's like this guy's going to go get the treasure because he has more than enough movement to do so. Mana pill. Okay.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。マナーよ、力を与え
Don't
たま
wanna
え。
have to, but I do. Have to. He is basically going to become a unicorn standing on a castle hex. As everybody else runs out to go do stuff. He may not survive. Or might not survive. I say it could be really bad if they slip past my front line there. Although, I guess front line in a little more literal sense, since I literally made a line in front of the fort, in front of the castle. That's one person I'm gonna have to revive. Might have to use a holy word. If he's alive around to do it. I have to revive his entire team. It'll get expensive if I keep having to revive an entire team.
析完了。最適な進軍を開始。強化攻撃。
Or if I have no chance of victory here, I'll just load up a previous save, do a little bit of experience grinding, and come back when everybody's like 5 levels higher. You can just join in and kill. Trying to minimize the penalty from this battle. Oof.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。僕の力をお見せしましょう。
Damage we can. There's one less of them at least. That's gonna pull me out of the castle. Oof. The only reason he was able to hold on so long was because he was in the castle.
ステラコ
Yep, you did what you could.
「敵の弱点を観測」。
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。どうだ。このマナの力。
It's like there's one down. My lizard lord is just running through the water. So she doesn't care where you stand. She will meet you on the water to cut you down if she has to.
敵の弱
He
点を
cares
観
a little
測。
bit.
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。どうだ。
instead. Now to revive all the things I lost. Oh good, it gives me 3 revival stones. I'll be able to revive 3 of the 4 units lost with that. Ooh. And here goes another one. Let's see how well this one does. Oh, there's a treasure item if I happen to get somebody into the central castle hex. They immediately snag the treasure anomaly, so you can't.
敵の弱点を観測。
オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。
I'm curious. Petrify Charm. Okay.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。
There's one angel down.
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Might be able to play a bit of a numbers game.
チャンスは見逃さない。これなんかどうだい？
Yeah, I'm gonna start losing a bunch more monsters that I'll have to resummon in, but he might actually survive. It's a question of how does the number game work? She'll be fine. I know she can mostly shrug off anything he hits her with.
ありがとよ。
And she has strong enough monsters to easily last her
あり
till
がとよ。
somebody can bail her if needed or till the enemy dies. Yeah, he is the weakest link in my defense. Or in my force.
まだまだ。
Yeah, those were the numbers I was hoping not to have to deal with. Ooh. I might still be able to defeat him, though. Yeah, I was expecting that, but I also know how weak it is, so... Yeah, you launch a bunch of them and it whittles you down, but that's
解析完了
realistically all it's
最
gonna
適な
do.
進軍を開始ピキー出力最大
Do. Here, heal up the one that took a bunch of hits. Heal up the one that's weak against their attacks. Have that one move in to threaten them a bit.
OK 気合い。さてどう料理してやろう
Don't
か
really have
ね。
any attacking spells.
とどめだよ。
She does, though, have a very heavy hit.
Minasan, 皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
It's like he has one chance.
これなんかどうだい？
That's to do a lot of damage right here. Darn it, that won't do it. And neither will that. Oh well. He failed his numbers game. He's most likely not going to survive here. Oh, thanks for healing my own guys. It's like he punched it 5 times and it bit him with 5 heads. Oh, I would not have done that. You just opened up a window to getting yourself hurt.
ステラゴ
Good, good. That's fine.
敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。
Umaru took care of his person. Bella just took care of her person.
野郎たち抜かれ
Stella is probably gonna go towards the castle hex. Umaru is too. And he's not moving. Realizes that if he tries to fight either of them with his current numbers, he'll probably die instantly.
敵の弱点を観測。
Nightmare needs a quick heal.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。
Where and how will he position his monsters now? Going full on to try to go get Umaru. Okay.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。
Umaru is going to start slipping around the mountain because Umaru sort of wants to meet up with Stella before continuing on. Before trying to fight through that force.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。オッケー気合い入れていかなきゃな。
I'm just going to leave this guy in the castle.
敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。 ピポポポン戦
I think some of us have some pretty strong hits. It's just I matched to the wrong team to the wrong team.
OK 気合い入れていかなきゃな。さてどう料理してやろうかね。
Like, now it's Stella's turn to play the numbers game, and she
解
has
析
much
完
better
了
numbers
最適な進軍を開始強化攻撃
and reinforcements.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。どうだ。
He's very lucky his defense skill activated. That would have left him a lot lower.
みんな
Although,
やったじ
not
ゃ
that
ね
it
えか。
helped him a whole lot.
今夜は
Here goes another one. Are we all... Nope, we are all split up again. They're all nice and close together, though.
さあお前らの大
Noticing that this video is taking me a really long time. Fudge. Not another one.
解析完了最適な進軍を開始強化攻撃
てどう料理してやろうかね。
Hey, there's a chance this time, though, for Pluto maybe to withstand a bit. Maybe.
皆さん、僕の言う
Once again, Stella is the furthest from any of the fighting. Probably won't really see any. Keep having to revive units because archers. Ooh, that's bad.
まだまだ。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。ピキー出力最大。ピポポポン。
They have to keep their own health up.
オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Cure
マナーよ、
him.
力を与えたまえ。
And how a chance to hit. Not going too well. She casts Curse. He freezes. Yeah, he's dead. If the Lizard Chief managed to land his first hit, it might be a very different story, but... Why does no one want to play with Stella?
まだまだ。
Probably because Stella's actually strong enough to withstand most of this.
こういうこともあるんだね。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。特殊出力。
Having the unicorns pull back a bit.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。
Oof. I mean, I know I have a whole bunch of the revival crystals saved up because I knew I was going to need to revive a bunch of monsters in doing this because so many of these battles are geared against you.
反撃
I'm wasting a lot.
解析完了最適な進軍を開始強化攻撃
野郎たち抜かるんじゃないよ
She's gonna have to move to be prepared to intercept her coming in from the left. Well, at least I have the castle hacks now. He's gonna start coming back from the right once he drops Umaru. Like that.
勝つ
Oh, it looks like there's a treasure further up.
オッケー気合い入れていかなきゃな
It's gonna take him a turn or two to actually get over to us, so should be pretty fine having him go grab that treasure.
オッケー気合い入れていかなきゃなもっといいもん見せてやる
Make sure her next hit is an execution. Make it so it's less enemies. Do you have a long enough breath to hit anything? No. And they are outside of your area for your breath.
お返しだ お返しだ さてどう料理してやろうかねこいつはどうだい
Kill, please. These guys really take a lot just to kill. There we go.
さあ
Next is 2 more distorted mana showers. then I believe one more distorted mana shower that's an optional boss. And then I can go take on the actual boss. It's like 2 remaining. Almost done. Yeah, Stella and Pluto are over here. Umaru is over here. And I ended up rearranging some things so that way Umaru, or Pluto, now has a Hydra. Let's hope that's all it takes. Well, the team close to him isn't charging forth, so maybe. That's a kind of good sign. The team near Umaru is charging forth. So, not that quickly. Are they wary of the poison? Oh, and he's kind of moving towards both of us. Uh-huh.
敵の弱点を観測。
オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。
I messed up her formation a little.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Well, Umaru's not going to have any problem. So as long as those don't immediately kill the... They're not going to if they don't focus fire. So I say, as long as they don't kill the demon, I'm good.
やるじゃん。お返しだ。
So as soon as one hit the Pegasus, I immediately knew, oh, they're not going to kill the demon. Gonna hit that the priest back there. The lizard folk here is going to take some swings just because. Then the demon's gonna cast Meteor Doom. And waboom. Continue healing up the injured.
Sate, どう料理 やるじゃん。オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。 とどめだよ。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Yeah, when they're these split independent formations, they can very easily just spin when needed. Put a bunch of buffs on one person and then that person wasn't able to actually hit. Always fun when that happens. Again, these really strong units are not really able to hit my guys, because a lot of my guys are dexterity focused. Move so fast you can't actually hit them. Until you do.
敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。各種パラメーターが上昇。
Just seeing what I can do at this point. Yeah, at this point, for the most part, Umaru is just holding him back as much as he can.
OK。気合い入れていかなきゃな。
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Holy
僕の
Bird's the
力を
only thing he can cast
お
that
見せ
hits
しましょう。
everything there. Hoping that that thing misses.
「敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。
Doing all we can to whittle down the force over here. Well, those two work together to handle that force. Yeah, I knew that one was coming. Weren't gonna let me whittle down something's health without trying to restore it at least a few times.
さてどう料理してやろうかね。暗いな。
I do like
皆
those
さん
breath weapons, they're
僕
very
の言うこ
useful.
とを聞いてくださいね。僕の力をお見せしましょう。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。特殊出力。
Start refilling his mana to maybe pull off something interesting. Demon just used the last bit of their magic. My unicorns are all out of magic. Meaning everybody's starting to run up on empty. I can deal with the gremlin dying.
Sa さてどう料理してやろうかね。暗いな。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
And I have the castle hex. 5 out of 12 turns in. It's like Hydra's going into the little pool there to get the item.
敵の弱点を観測。ピキー！出力最大。
We won. But at what cost?
やったぜ
Certainly took a lot.
おい
Gonna have to revive that imp. Yeah. One person is going to have to be by themselves charging upward while the other two can work together from within the mountain and work outward. Trying to determine which two it will be. Umru has 2 healers with them, so those 2 can be the ones breaking out.
「解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。」
Definitely will be an interesting fight. The formation will be something like that. Fast forwarding. I don't want to fast forward when we're taking hits. I thought they were just gonna take a turn to like reposition, not charge right in.
OK 気合い入れていかなきゃなもっといいもん見せてやる
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いて。
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。
Yeah, I can basically just have Umaru run at his full speed and not have to worry. Yeah, I knew that was happening a while before it did. Ow.
いて。野郎たち、抜かるんじゃないよ。こいつはどうだい。
Sorry, I'm making sure you don't really leave.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。マナーよ、力を与えたまえ。
Slight change of plans, just changing where people are.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。
Okay, good. Somebody's trying to stop him. As long as somebody's trying to stop him, then that's one less person that other people have to worry about. Gonna say that it somehow survived. Ooh. I think Pluto will survive, but just barely. And he has to heal himself now. Oh, that killed Pluto. Okay. It is now just Stella holding off on her own. I mean, she still has enough units positioned just right to sort of keep him back for a little bit, but... yeah, it's becoming a game of how long can you hold.
Sate, どう料理してやろうかね。とどめだよ。
Get rid of this thing before it causes more problems. this thing before it causes more problems. See how much damage I can do in a moment. Treating the lizard folk as the hit-run unit that it is. They quickly run behind though and start hitting my healers. Which is a pretty smart strategy. Is still being a powerhouse even when he's not really doing a whole lot by himself. Really are trying to pull out all the stops just to kill Stella. By a round, I might be able to secure a win over here. see, is Stella able to eke in a win, or
あり
am I
が
going to
とう
have to re-strategize? I mean, most of them are able to take a good beating, but getting to the point where they've taken a good beating is the hard part. Thank you, that gets rid of his feint. Or surviving taking a good beating is the hard part.
さてどう料理してやろうかね暗いなやるじゃん
解析完了。最適な進軍を強化攻撃。
Finally. Okay, your job is to run up here and offer support to Stella. Your job is to run over here and try offering support to Stella. You are to quickly claim the castle hex. Oh good, he distracted from Stella. That Hydra's gonna take stuff out with it while things try to take it out. So I think it still has one more water breath if it survives. Just barely won there. Just barely.
やっ
One more distorted mana shower left. All the way up over here. Here it is, the last of the mana showers against Zor's Illusion. I will repeat, this is a optional boss fight basically. You do not have to do this one if you are playing the game, but it is recommended because if you manage to complete it, you unlock additional quests for all other runs. Doesn't it look fun? It's just a cute, evil, demonic, three-headed puppy dog.
みんなちょっと待ってあれを見ろよなんだかヤバそうなやつだなということは楽しみすぎるぜ倒したらな
They didn't need to give it knights to help it. They did, though.
敵の弱点を観測。
My only real chance is if I can quickly knock the two knights out and then rotate the force to face Zor.
反撃
オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。どうだ。次の戦が楽しみだぜ。やるじゃん。
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Having parts of the team file into place and other parts are just focused on kill the enemy. Yeah, if I can rotate before Zor can get all the way here, I'll have a very good chance of... Oh, too late. He's basically here already. I'm gonna have to hope I can knock him out in one hit, the other knights here, so I can
敵の弱点を
deal
観
with what I'm
測
going to be fighting.
特殊攻撃
It's not that Zor is weak, it's the opposite. He's quite powerful, especially when you include these other people helping him.
野郎たち、抜かるんじゃないよ。
Kill the Lich before it's able to do Lich things. Specifically that. It's annoying having to kill things twice.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't seem like I'll do a lot to the Hydra, but I really need to knock these knights out before Zor starts ripping us apart. What good options do I have for that, though? Because here's Zor. Oh boy, is he ripping us apart. Looks like most of our front line's able to withstand a hit or two, but... Ow. Oh no. Let's see, that's one more person I have to... One thing I have to revive. One upside about her being there is she can go up behind the switch and stab it in the back.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。特殊出力。
Don't know how much that will help, though. Stabbing the witch in the back. There, one team out of it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to abandon formation. We'll be able to remove charm. At the very least.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
Yeah, holy words, but the
僕
only
の
thing I
力
can
を
do
お見せしましょう。
that will be effective at
不思議な感覚。
stupid defense skill. It's like at this point I'm just hitting Zor with everything I have. Well, everyone who can hit Zor is hitting it with everything they have. It's gotten behind my force now. I'm gonna have to revive over half my monsters, but last I checked I had 20 additional revival stones, so I should be fine for the most part.
敵の弱点を観測。
Yeah, I'm gonna kill my own guy just to
特殊
zap
攻
him.
撃。
Because that guy that I zapped was already dead. Yeah, I need to start whittling down his...
オッケー気合い入れていかなきゃな。 暗いな。
Oh, good. He has one more, or my imp has one more thunder to use. So now he's closer. Geno Flame will easily hit him and clean up some of his guys. Yeah. Rather than focus on recovery, I'm just having him focus on how many can he kill. It's like the less of them we have to worry about, the better. Consider this fight a win if the 3 leaders I have make it out alive. Oh boy, is it going to take a toll regardless?
特殊出力。
さて、どう料理してやろうかね。暗いな。
There we go, the last of his wolf pack are gone. That gremlin is out of magic. Start trying to pin Zor's illusion down.
皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Yeah, you can kind of see there through all of its tails, the chains wrapping around it. Still, I can take it.
やるじゃん。
Don't know why I'm healing an imp.
OK。気合い入れていかなきゃな。
She hasn't used any of her abilities because she got teleported away and was able to just whack on people who were weak. I have the gremlin start moving to try to get the item. Hey, look, we're under 1,000. No idea what its max health is. It's probably something like 10,000 or something like that, but...
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。僕の力をお見せしましょう。
went down.
敵の弱点を観測。
Well, despite the fact we're going to beat it, it very much feels like a not win. Oh, come on. Just because Stella still has plenty
ど
of
う
health
料
and
理し
can...
てやろうかね。
Yeah, she can kill it. A little gremlin, though. Grab the treasure. That's it.
さて
Just a
どう
helmet.
料理してやろうかね。どうだ。みんなや
Too big of a penalty. For so little fighting. Yeah. That's 9 units went down on my side. Only one of them was a knight. Ow. Yeah, it is very unlikely that you will actually equip Zor's tears. Because, man, that is a big negative. Alrighty, here we go. Last fight, some cutscenes before, some cutscenes after, along with what the polls decreed, which is we will be fighting the Rune God. Here we go.
"母なる大地ルーナジア、そのすべてを手中に収めたルーンの騎士よ。これがお前たちがルーンの神と崇めた者の真の姿よ。お前たちは今こそ立ち止まり、真実に向き合うがいい。
これがルーンの神。
やけにお怒りじゃねえか、ステラ。津波でも起こされたらことだぜ。
オーロラ、なんてことをしやがるんだ。ルーンの神が怒ってるぞ。エンドレアンをおとなしくさせないか。
確かにルーンの神は人間たちにマナのシャワーを浴びせ、そして多くの力を与えた。だがその一方で人間たちはマナのエネルギーを浴びる限り戦い続けなくてはならなくなった。
何？
戦い続け、そして一体人間たちはいくつ愛する大切な人の命を失ってきたというのだ。ルーンの騎士よ、そなたはもうそのことに気づかなくてはならない。
それがお前がルーンの神に歯向かう理由だというのか。
ステラ、オーロラがあんな風にルーンの神を断罪できるのには何か訳があるのかもしれないぞ。
こんな奴の言うこと聞くことないわ。ステラ、あの魔獣ともども海の底に叩き込んでくれやぜ。
オーロラ、なんだってあんたはそんな風に言い切ることができるんだ。
このオーロラの半身にはルーンの神の血が流れているのさ。
なんだって。
ほう、我らのルーンの神も なかなかおつなことをなさるじゃねえか。
その血が私にこうささやくんだよ。愚かな人間どもの目を決して覚ますなとな。
バカな！
見るがいい、この荒れ狂うルーンの神を。ルーナジアの女王よ、今こそ人間たちはこの強大な力の真実を見極める時が来たのだ。このオーロラと共に神と戦え、さもなくば神と共にこのオーロラと戦うのだ。
この時すでにルーナジアの王となる者の運命は決まっていたのじゃ。
So as decided, we'll be confronting the Rune God. Although I will warn everybody, if you are going to go confront the Rune God, make sure you equip any Brigandines you have equipped to your other knights. Replace them with something else, because you will be losing them when you confront the Rune God. Although, to be honest, in my opinion, the Rune God is an easier fight.
それじゃああたいたちは今までルーンの神の意志で戦わされてきた、そういうことだというのか。
ルーナジアの女王よ、お前はもう分かっているはずだ。人間たちは自分たちのために戦っている、そう信じてきただけ。本当はルーンの神の手駒の一つでしかなかったのさ。あの国を落とせ、あの山を越えろ。神は思い通りに人間たちを動かし、殺し合いをさせてきた。
へへ、バカなことを言うんじゃない。ルーンの神に限って。
パパ！
あ？
ルーンの神に限ってって言
Why
える
did
か
we
な。
join the war? Simply because
Nani?
we predicted that everybody else was going to
与える
attack
海
us
賊は
first.
金のために戦い略奪する、いいことじゃないさ。だけどこれほど分かりやすいことはない。野獣が腹が空いたら弱い動物を襲って食う、それと同じでね。その代わり腹が満たされたらそれ以上のことは望まない。
確かにな。あとは酒と海。それにとびっきりの美女がいればもう十分さね。
だけどガイムールやノーザリオ、グスタファ、他の国々はどうだ。あいつら腹すかしたわけでもねえのに他の国を攻め滅ぼそうとした。それって
ルーンの神が
I mean,
そうさ
we
せた。
walked through everyone. They weren't really
そうとしか
fighting too much with each other as
思え
much
ない
as they
だろ。
were just trying to stop our onslaught.
何をするつもりじゃ。
だとしたら許せない。
何？
ステラ、
オーロラ、あたいもあんたと同じで神を許せないって言ってんだよ。
ステラ、お前。
おやおや、マーメイドの旦那、こいつはもう何を言っても聞かないって顔
Black
だ
Nation
ぜ。
has an even easier fight
ずいぶ
because
ん人
they
間を
don't
舐めて
have
く
a
れたもんじゃねえ
Brigandine of
か。
their own.
ルーンの神の旦那がよ、マナストーン外
So
した
when
ブ
they
リ
go
ガ
to
ンダイン
fight
は
the Rune God,
神よ、
they don't even have a Mana
もう
Stone
あん
to
たの
rip out
力
as
の
our
前で
main
は
suit of
無
armor.
力かもしれない。
ステラ。
Every
こ
other
のブリガ
nation
ンダイ
takes
ン
a
が何の
small
力を失
penalty.
ってもステラ・ハーメットにはここにいる仲間がいる。みんな勝手なやつらばかりだけど、自分のことしか考えてないようなやつらだけど、でも必死に仲間を。ルーンの神、たとえあんたと差し違えたとしても、あたいたちの絆はこのルーナジアに永遠に。
よっしゃ、よく言ったぞステラ。それでこそわしの娘じゃい。
マナストーンを叩き返してやる。
覚悟はいいようだな、ルーナジアの女王よ。
オーロラ、一緒に戦ってくれるな。
海賊の仲間になるとはな。エンドレアもびっくりだろうさ。
行くぞ皆の
そんじゃ景気づけに久しぶりにあれをやるか。
見れるばで
Battle of Death Valley. Doesn't really matter. You can't really use formation on this fight anyways. As long as those 5 avatars are there, the Rune God has an
神
invulnerability
を知れ、
shield.
お前が生んだ悲しみを。
However, he
その身
only
に
has
刻
that
むがいい。
invulnerability shield and those avatars if you choose to go against him. If he doesn't have the invulnerability shield and no one interferes, Endorala would
もの。
win.
どうなった。
いまいましい。あの子の怒りをぶつけるには、あの小尺な偶像を蹴散らす必要がありそうだ。どうやら騎士たちの力を借りる時のようだね。このオーロラの力を。
Yeah, our job basically is to keep the barrier down.
さあ、ルーナジアの王よ。
ありがとよオーロラ。さーて、
Yeah, Endorala and the Rune God. Well, Endorala will be jumping around the field. And you basically have to keep in mind a 3 hex column between them you can't touch.
解析完了。最適な進
If
軍
you
を
attempt
開
to
始。
touch it, you will get blasted.
「さてどう料理してやろうかね。
One good thing about all of those distorted mana showers is it kind of teaches you how to move your formation, even when you don't really have the space to move your full formation. Or how to move a fragmented
皆
formation,
さ
I
ん
should say.
僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
ありがとよ。
Your ambush missed. Good shot.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。強化攻撃。
Yeah, I'm very lucky that the idols are as weak as they are. Would be a lot harder fight if they were a lot harder. Saving my magic for the rune god.
野郎たち抜かるんじゃないよ。どうだ。
For the most part, at least.
.皆さん、僕の言うことを聞いてくださいね。
Doing everything they can to try to defeat you. As long as you can withstand a hit or two, you're probably fine. He's charging up his blasts, which means those people in the middle need to move.
お前ら。
はあ。
敵の弱点を観測。強化攻撃。
オッケー。気合い入れていかなきゃな。いいもん見せてやる。
It's like only the lizard folk can pull this move off. Oh wait. Oh well, I might lose a lizard folk before the end of the fight. I thought he had a second move.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。
この怒りと悲しみをエンドレアン。
Yeah, I figured he was dead as soon as I realized he
神とい
stayed
え
in
ど
the area.
これほど
Okay, which side do I need to clear? Left side needs to clear out. Mostly.
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。ピキー出力最大。
I think because I'm firing into the mountains, it's just messing with the graphics.
オッケー、気合い入れていかなきゃな。
I meant to have her do an ambush or something. Hey, I can see its health.
了解。チャンスは見逃さない。これなんかどうだい？
Yeah, the Rune God's rather easy to one cycle. Or pretty easy to one cycle.
このルーナジアにそん
Especially since I'm pretty sure you, the player, can keep hurting the Rune God even if he summons back in his avatars. Oh, he's healing himself. I was gonna say that ability also heals the little guys when they pop in, but...
Hmm?
解析完了。最適な進軍を開始。強化攻撃。
Yeah. Let's take you out with a lizard folk. Fare thee well, Rune God.
知らなかったよ。あたいはさ、海の上で育ったようなものだから、いつも揺れてる感覚や吹きつける風や何日も何日も頭に照りつける日の光や潮の匂い、やかましいったらありゃしねえ海鳥たち、そんなものは嫌ってほど知ってるけど、でもさ、この生ぬるい大地の温かさはなんだ。まるであたいが太 大地のペットになっちまったような心地よさで、知らなかったよ。こんなに広くて、こんなに綺麗だとは。さーて、これからどうやってこの美しい大地を治めていけばいいんだい？黙ってねえで、少しは答えてくれねえかな。旦那、ルーナジアの旦那よ。
Might have to rename the land considering the god is now dead. Sorta. Dead at least.
ルーンの神は太古の昔から聖なる大地ルーナジアに惜しみなくマナのシャワーを降り注いできた。人間という生き物がマナの力で知力を磨き繁栄に努めることを願ってな。人間たちの中でも特にマナの力を浴びた者はやがてグループを率いるようになり種族を形成し国を作るようになったわけじゃ。だがのう、マナの人間に与える力は果てることがない。人間たちはやがてマナの力に突き動かされるように好むと好まざるとにかかわらずさらなる高みを目指すことになった。それは他の民族、他の国家を侵略し征服するという野望に突き進むことでもあったのじゃ。果たしてそれがルーンの神の意図したものであったか、それとも神の意志とは離れて人間が神の力に乗じて暴走した結果であったか。その真実を語れる者はいない。だが今大陸統一を果たした王がその歩みを振り返ってみれば、それはまごうことなく人間が人間の力で選び取った道であり、そしてルーナジアの未来へと続く道だったのじゃ。
It's going to start showing me the different statistics of the match and the credits. Yeah, I'll let the credits play and then it will play statistics, but if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I'll end the video after all the statistics play through. I'm probably going to put out another YouTube poll for what game I should play next, or if I should keep playing Brigandine or anything like that. If you have any ideas for what you want to see me play, or if you want to see me play more of this, comment down below. If you enjoyed and want to see more, subscribe. If you want me to do some specific challenge or something, I'll do my best. You saw how badly those mana showers were whooping my ass. Yeah, there's at least one page of the analytics that I like to actually look at. and it's a showing you how you spread across the continent. Always a fun one to quickly watch. If I do play more of this, I'll probably skip over scenes that you've already seen. Like all the scenes around the Rune God or the introductory cutscenes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have some fun trying to edit this video tomorrow, or whenever I edit it. Probably tomorrow. Because this is several hours of footage turned into however long of a video. Because right at the end there, I was just sending a bunch of people around to do quests to try to get better equipment for the final fight. Yeah, here we go. Tells me what each knight had in their, or each knight and then what monsters they had. And that's it. I removed all monsters from all my other knights, so it would just be several minutes of cycling between knights without monsters. This is what I like to watch real quick. Our first breaking out of our shells, building up a little bit. Recruiting more knights. Massive push up north. Yep, and then we start going into purple. Crush purple. Clean up this little pocket that was right here. Flush out red, start pushing more up in black. There goes black. Clean up red. Before we go to blue, we decide to wipe out green. Then we come up the side of blue. And there we were. Then you're suddenly going to notice that the number of monsters starts to plummet as I start removing monsters we don't need. This is me going around defeating all the mana showers. Every time it goes down is them defeating a whole bunch of monsters, and then it goes up when I re-summon them back in. And this is us defeating the Rune God. we go.